This is Johnny Vlogger live from Dublin Airport. How you doing? So, as you know, I was in Amsterdam for a few days, 3 days. Late Wednesday night, all day Thursday, and most of Friday to about 10 at night. And then I flew to Dublin as I wanted to go to 2 destinations on this trip. Had a good time in Amsterdam, and then I get to Dublin and things start going downhill. The flight was delayed, but I got out the airport very quick, which was good. But then when I went to my hotel or guest house, the place was shut. They weren't answering the door, they weren't answering the phone, and I couldn't get in there. So it all went downhill from there. I tried 5 other places to get somewhere to stay last night, and I couldn't stay anywhere. So I had to go back to the airport and sleep in the terminal, right, on chairs and on the floor and things like that. Bit of a disaster. And the company I booked up to stay at this place, I'm gonna basically go mental on them when I get back home, demand a refund and everything. It's the worst booking I've ever done in my life. It all came as a shock, and I was wandering around the streets in Dublin at blimmin' midnight, 1 o'clock, and it was like, I'm not doing this all night. So luckily I managed to get a bus back to the airport, and like I said, I stayed at the airport. I've been here ever since. I was going to go into the town centre today, but I was so tired because I haven't slept properly. Lack of sleep. I've had about 2 hours sleep, and then I'm just laying there resting, but it's not proper sleep. So I'm a bit knackered. I've had some coffees, I've had a breakfast, I've had snacks. I've just bought myself a beer. I've got myself a hot house lager. Cheers, everyone. And I've got myself a lemon cake. There we go, bit of lemon cake. So I'm in Terminal 2 of Dublin Airport, if you know where that is. I can give you a quick peek. Excuse the bad light behind me, it's this big window, it's letting all the light in. If I flip it the other way, it's probably not so bad. So we've got a Super Max and a Super Subs. We've got a Booley's restaurant there. We're on the upper level. This is like the departure bit. Got the flight times up there. You can see the big car park out there. Got the buses over there. It's quite busy in here. You've got a downstairs bit. Drop off, taxis. That's the bridge you go over when you come out of Arrivals. Arrivals is just over here. Departures is downstairs and sort of upstairs. The check-ins are downstairs, departures up there, that's it, get it right, and Arrivals is there. And then you come out of there, go down there to get the buses and taxis. So, hello Paul Freeman. 13 sums it up. Yeah, I think it's unlucky 13, isn't it? I think doing 2 trips in a quick succession doesn't work. I've learnt my lesson, so I'll probably come back to Dublin another time, but I'll stay for, I don't know, maybe 3-4 days next time. Not one day, 24 hours is not enough, and especially when things go wrong like last night. So a lesson learnt there. Don't be stupid and don't go on too quick trips. It doesn't work. It might work for other people, but it didn't work for me. So like I said, the Amsterdam trip was good, but this trip to Dublin, it all went pear-shaped at midnight last night, and it's ruined it. It's ruined my day today. I was gonna go into the city centre, and do lots of vlogging and maybe a live walking around, but I decided not to in the end. So just chilling at the airport. I'm not going home till 6 o'clock English time. Well, it's the same time here as England, isn't it? So it's just gone 1 now. It's got another 5 hours. Got to kill a bit of time. Time's dragging. I think I struggled to sleep since 4 o'clock this morning. It was like an hour, felt like 6 hours. Thought I'd have a Guinness. I don't like Guinness, Paul. I'm not having a wander around because I'm too knackered. I didn't sleep last night properly, so that's it. I've had to just sleep on a chair half a day, or try and sleep. It was like nod off, wake up, nod off, wake up, constantly. A few little walk-arounds. I've walked around the Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. Terminal 2 is like a modern terminal. Terminal 1 is like the older one. That must be the original terminal, I would imagine. It's quite a nice airport. It's quite busy. There's lots of restaurants here. There's a Burger King up the other end. There's we've got this Supermax, Super Subs, Boolies. There's a Fitzgerald restaurant over the end there. There's a few others scattered around in the other terminal. There's a Burger King and a few others. Okie dokie, knocks you for 6, it does. Delta 767 lining up for departure. Well, they got 2 runways here. I noticed Ryanair are dominating Terminal 1, and Terminal 2 is like all the American Airlines, British Airways, Aer Lingus, and a few other airlines. I might go out and look at the planes for a little while. Kill a bit of time. I'm not going to wander around the airport doing a live. I found a vending machine with the Irish crisps. I think they got 3 makes. They got O'Donnell's. But what's the ones that Colin was going on about? They begin with T. Totter, or whatever you call them. I had a bag of cheese and onion of them on the plane, Aer Lingus. So, I've never flown an Aer Lingus before. They're quite a good airline. Friendly staff. The flight was nice and smooth. The only drawback, it had a bit of a delay because someone didn't turn up for the flight and they had to get the bag off. So that held up the flight a bit and it probably lost its slot. So there's about an half-hour delay. The flight took 1 hour 20 minutes from Amsterdam to Dublin. Potato crisps, that's it. Thank you, Nikki. Potato crisps. Yes, I had. They what colour were they? I think it was like a red pack, red and blue, cheese and onion flavour. I'm coming back home tonight, yes. Ian. I've got my boarding pass. So I managed to get a really cheap flight going to Amsterdam. It was only £9. It was £56 to fly from Amsterdam to Dublin, which was quite good, I thought. And then to go home, I managed to get another cheap flight with Ryanair for £12.99. And I was going to try and book an earlier flight this morning, and there was like £180, £250. So it just shows how quick the prices go up within 2 weeks. I booked it 2 weeks ago, these flights. No karaoke tonight then, Johnny? Well, let's think. If it's 6 o'clock, probably get home about 8, 9 o'clock. If I've got some energy, if I revive some energy, I might do a live later, a karaoke. There you go. We'll wait and see. If I don't, then you know it's because I'm knackered. Maybe I could do one tomorrow and a quiz and karaoke tomorrow. There you go. Do a double whammy. So I think there was a premiere on, isn't there, soon? About 2 o'clock. Filmed a bit of the red light district in Amsterdam. Not at night time. No, because I didn't want to get any strikes with YouTube, because they don't like nudity and things like that. So I did it in the afternoon when they'd all shut up and all the curtains were drawn and they was on their break. Well, it's probably tea time actually, 6:30 I filmed it. So I'll show you some of the canals, some of the red light district, and some of the bars and some of the wonky buildings. There's a lot of buildings where they're not straight, they're like bent and they're leaning forward. They look like they're going to collapse, some of them. I did have a little wander up a road last night when I walked from the guest house, not getting anywhere. There was quite a lot of nice pubs. There was one called Kennedy's, one called Fagan's. But when I was on the bus going from the airport, there's loads and loads of bars all down this main road from the airport. So I'll have to come back here another time and film it all another time when I've got more time. I think what put me off doing any vlogging today was 1, tiredness, and 2, didn't want to lug my bag around with me all day, because it's more weight, isn't it? You don't want a heavy bag and extra hassle. Got to have lots of energy, no bags to carry, nice and easy, and then it's easier, isn't it? To Ryanair's final Dublin. Yeah, it does get quite busy, this airport, Paul Freeman. I was looking on the old flight radar, and lots of planes coming in and out for I thought it was a small airport, but it's not really. It's quite big, quite busy. 2 terminals. Ryanair are going mental in Terminal 1. There's a few little ATR planes flying out of there, I think. And Aer Lingus, the big jets and the medium jets, all flying out of Terminal 2. There was American Airlines, there was Delta, there's an Emirates in. I think there was a Chinese plane in. A couple of cargo ones. Did you do anything in Amsterdam? Well, I did go out for a few walks. I did a bit of vlogging in the centre of Amsterdam, and then I came over. I went to Amsterdam to go and look at some of the planes at Amsterdam Airport, Schiphol Airport, because it's a busy airport. I might go and look at some here to end the holiday. That'll cheer me up. Hello, Anne-Marie Elton. Welcome to Dublin. Well, I was enjoying Dublin until about midnight last night. Then it went downhill, Anne-Marie. Never mind. I'll have to come back again and have more time next time. One day is not enough. In fact, it's not even one day. It's probably about 20 hours I'm here. I got here at what? Let me think. I think it got here about 20 past 10 last night, and I'm going home at 6 o'clock. So there you go. That's less than 24 hours. And I haven't slept properly. I've had about 3 hours kit, if I'm lucky, on and off in bits. Basically, I walked from Central Station in Amsterdam, walked down the big long street to a big square, and then I walked towards the red light district, filmed bits around there. I've done about 3 or 4 videos. I haven't uploaded them all yet. I think one's coming out today, and then I'll upload the other ones in the next week. Got to edit them. Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't meet Anne and David Butler. Maybe we can meet another time. Either if I come to Dublin again, or in Tenerife or something. I'm sure we can. We'll meet up again, won't we? So when you're going away, Anne? Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow or Monday, is it? Have a good time. Hope you have a good time in Tenerife. I must admit, I should have saved my pennies and gone to Tenerife, shouldn't I? Never mind. So the weather here today, it's a bit cloudy and sunny. It's a mixture. There hasn't been any rain yet. It's a bit cold here. It was a bit chilly this morning. A bit of a breeze. It seems to have warmed up a little bit here now. Not sure what the temperature is. I'd say roughly 13 degrees as a rough guess. But it's something different. I've never done this before, going to 2 destinations in 4 days. It's different. 3 flights in 4 days. I think that's a record for me. I've never done that before. You're going on Monday, okay. We'll have a good time. It's 15 degrees, is it? It's gone up a bit now, Anne says. Anne's the weather lady. So how old is this terminal, Anne Marie Elton? You must know how old is this terminal 2? It looks quite new. It looks quite new and modern. I mean, it can't be older than 10 years, surely. If it's older than 10 years, I'm shocked, because it looks quite immaculate for an airport. Lots of Americans here, I notice. They love it here, don't they, in Dublin? Lots of students, lots of young people, I notice. Very, very busy, this airport. The amount of people flowing through this airport today must be one hell of a lot of people. I reckon I mean, I'm only guessing, don't take my word for it, but I reckon about 50,000 to 100,000 people pass through here today. It's that busy. It's about 10 years old, okay. I reckon this airport's busier than Gatwick, but I could be wrong. It's like everyone from Ireland has come in here to go on holiday. Is that right? Do a lot of people come from all different parts of Ireland, Anne, to go on holiday? Obviously there's other airports, isn't there? There's Shannon and Cork, and you've got Belfast to the north. Yesterday I flew on Aer Lingus the first time, and today I'm flying on Ryanair, keeping the prices low. The Paddy's got a good airport. John, hello. Hi Johnny, that was a very short visit. Bad night's sleep does not help. No, it doesn't David. Oh dear. I mean, I don't feel too bad now. I've woken up a bit now, but my God, this morning I was like a zombie. Can you hear that? I never knew this, that Ireland has got two languages. They talk English and then they talk like Irish. I never knew there was an Irish language. Can you speak the Irish language, Anne and David? I don't know what they call it. It's got a name, I can't remember. But that woman on that announcement, she just spoke in Irish and then English. Dublin is busy. Think was well over 2 million last month. What's that? People passing through? So, the prices are expensive here, but I would say Amsterdam is more expensive than Amsterdam. Amsterdam is more expensive than Dublin, get it right. I've just bought myself a pint of Hops House 13 beer. How much do you think this beer cost? Now in Amsterdam, that would cost between 8 and 12 euros. But here, how much do you think it here at the airport? Let's have some guesses. 7 euros, that's quite close, John. Gaelic, that's it, Gaelic. They speak Gaelic, don't they, here? It's like when you go to Wales, they speak Welsh and English, and here they speak Gaelic and English. 6.50. Well done, Anne, you're spot on. Yes, it was 6.50. 6.50 for this, so that's not too bad, is it? What's that? Probably about 5.50 English money, £6. You know, it's about the same as England, really, isn't it? Certain pubs. I see they got a Weatherspoons here. They got 3 Weatherspoons in the city centre. So I'll probably go to one of them next time. And I wanted to go in the Temple Bar. Someone's been here before, yes. Kevin Johnson, 10 euros. No, it was 6.50. So that's not bad for an airport. And when people said to me, "Oh, it's expensive in Dublin," I was expecting this to be like 10 euros. So for 6.50, that's good value, isn't it? I got myself a like a McMuffin this morning at Supermax. They're like copying McDonald's. And it costs $7.95 for like a McMuffin with egg, burger, bacon, cheese, all mushed together in a little bun with ketchup. And I had a cappuccino for $7.95. But the bun was literally like that. It was quite tiny. It wasn't very big. In Scotland, it's English, Scots and Gaelic, Tricia says. Okay, Tricia, that's good. But isn't there a Scottish... When you say Scots, there's a Scottish language, Gaelic and English, is that what you mean? Yes, because I was talking to Lola, Ian's partner on Fun Times are Good Times, the other day on a live. I think I went on his live last week, and she was saying that they speak their own language, don't they, in Scotland? She was coming out with all these sayings, and I didn't have a clue what she was going on about. So Scotland's got its own language, hasn't it? Wales has got its own language. And I've learned that Ireland has got its own language. So I never knew that. In all the years I've lived, I never realised that Ireland had its own language. I just thought they had an accent and they talked English. But they talk Gaelic, so it seems to have a lot of, what would you say? It's like a lot of in the language when they talk. I'll have to learn some words. Get a little phrase book. O'Leary got 180 million bonus this year. How come you haven't gone into Dublin if your flight is so later on? Well, if you watch the beginning of the live, it's because I didn't get no sleep last night, Charlie. The guest house that I booked into, well, originally I was going to stay in a hostel, and I decided to change it because I didn't fancy sleeping with people in the same room again. I thought, bugger that, I'm not going in a 16-bed dormitory. So I cancelled that. I booked a guest house which was round the corner from this other place. I got there and no one was there to let me in. No one answered the phone. No one communicated with me, so I was stuffed. Never mind. I'm here so early because I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't gone into town today. I'm too tired. I was going to, but I've been trying to have little naps on seats and that. I've been trying to sleep on the floor and sleeping on chairs and walking around the airport and killing time. I know it's a bit crazy, but I think when you said you couldn't meet me today, Anne, I thought, well, there's another reason not to go as well. If you was going to meet me, I probably would have gone, but there's no point just going walking around not knowing what I'm looking at and walking around when you're knackered. I'd rather walk around when I've got a lot of energy and when I probably see other people. So I'll come back another time probably and go round Dublin. I mean, it's only 1:30, I know. It'll take, what, half an hour to an hour to get there. I could get there for 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, but 4:30 is pushing it, so if there was a traffic jam, I'd be stuffed. I'd miss my flight. So the gate closes at 5:30, 5:30, so a bit risky, isn't it? Don't want any more drama. I've had enough drama in the last, 12 hours? 18 hours. So, let's flip the camera. You probably won't see the flights on the screen, it's all blurry. Shows you all the Terminal 1 and Terminal 2 flights on the screen there. Super subs, Super Max. Got this big curvy roof. High up roof, look, with lights in it. You've got these lifts, 3 lifts going up there. Glass frame. People going up to the departures there in the middle of the screen. Sneak into the lounge, have a rest. Yeah, I did see an advert about the lounge. It was about, I think it said €38. You obviously get unlimited food and drinks. I don't know how long you get though. I don't know if you only get a couple of hours. Maybe I'll look into it. You never know, I might do that. Does anyone know where the lounge is? Is it up the top in the departure bit? What's that? Fesgamaf a Johnny. What's that mean, Charlotte? Fesgamaf a Johnny. Some Gaelic words, Johnny. Seed Mile Validity. Keed Mila Felcher equals 100,000 welcomes to you. Keed Mila Felcher. Is that right, or did I pronounce that wrong? Quiz time with Boff and Trev. Hello. So click the thumbs up, guys. We've only got 3 likes. We've got nearly 40 people in the room. Sorry we couldn't meet you at such short notice. You could have got on a hop-on-off bus. It's very interesting around the city, as Keith did. All things Tenerife. Okay, I haven't seen that video. I'll have to watch that one, Anne. Yeah, I think the biggest problem with this trip is lack of time. Lack of time and tiredness. If I had more time and more energy, I would be going around like a crazy man right now, doing vlogs and seeing as much as I can. But there's always another time, isn't there? It's only an hour's flight. Not even that, probably 40-50 minute flight. You can get cheap flights here, so I'm sure I'll come back here at some point. You're 21, Johnny. I wish. Can't you extend your stay? No, I'm not going to extend my stay. I want to get home now. Got things to do. Come to Dublin for 2 to 3 days next time. Yeah, well, maybe 3 or 4 days next time, Anne, yeah. Maybe for a weekend, just come on a Friday and go home on a Monday or something. That'd probably be better, wouldn't it? So you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Throw in the towel. That's it, I've had enough. See you later, guys. Oh dear. So I've got to assume, when's best to come here, Anne? June, July, August? But they must be the best months here, surely. I don't think I'll come here in the winter, it'd be too cold. Definitely hard to whiz around in one day, need more time, relax, that's it, yeah. Definitely, John, thank you. Yes, I needed to de-stress after last night. Not a fan of 13 beer, Paul Freeman says. Well, it's alright. I was going to try Guinness, but I probably won't drink it. Maybe I could ask for a free sample, a tiny little drop, you know, like a little mouthful or something. See if I like it, and then if I don't, then I won't buy any. I won't buy half a pint or a pint. There is a price up on the board there. It says. I'm just trying to look at the price. I can't read the sign now. My eyes are so bad. I think it's $6.50 a Guinness. Same price as the beer. And the cider is $6.20. Iron in Guinness, good for you. Well, I had a baby Guinness, but that's not the same, is it? Apparently a baby Guinness shot doesn't have Guinness in it. Maybe I'll try some when I'm back home. Well, I might tempt myself to get one before I go home. There you go. Just a little one. Get a half. May or September. And says, hello Lucas. There's a lot of people flying out of here today, yes. Maybe this is the busiest day of the week, I don't know. Is okay with you if mods share mine and Anthony Clifford's YouTube channel called Travels with Trev and Boff? Okay. I've never heard of those channels. Anthony Clifford, what's it called? Travels with Trev and Boff. Okay, we'll have a look. How's Lucas? So what's the weather like in Brighton today, Lucas? Is it raining? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? It's probably similar to here, isn't it? So if I turn the camera around, show you outside the window, you can see there's blue sky and clouds. There you go. A mixture. It was warm last night. Who am I flying with? Ryanair. Ryanair, Paul. I don't think Aer Lingus fly to Gatwick anymore. It's Emerald Airways now, so you're flying an ATR now from Dublin to Gatwick. So that would take longer, wouldn't it? Because they don't go as fast. Not sure if I'd like to go on an ATR plane. Looks a bit scary. I prefer the jet planes. Has anyone ever been on an ATR plane with the propellers? Are they like hair dryers? Are they more bumpy, turbulent? You should walk around like outside the airport. You look shattered. Yeah, I am. Look at those bags around my eyes. Look at that. It's all black there. Look, that's tiredness. That's lack of sleep. That is. Eyelashes. Eyelashes, what? ATR? At the ready? Well, I've had a haircut. There you go, look. I got a haircut before I went away. Egghead. Excess baggage. All I got, literally, I came away with the lightest bag ever. I bought a holder with me. Everything is in that. I even got my rucksack in it, squashed. I folded it in half, and I managed to get that in there and all. Get some men's moisturiser. It's funny you should say that. Yesterday when I was in Amsterdam, this woman started rubbing all this cream on my face. She was trying to sell me this cream, and it was, she said it was normally 140 euros and she'd do it for 75 euros. And I went, nah, you're all right, I haven't got the money. But it was quite nice getting this massage. She was like going like this, and she was going like this. I should have done a vlog on it. So if you want a free massage, go to Amsterdam Airport. It's near where the jet engine is, in the middle of the terminal. And there's little stall. They're selling this cream, facial cream. It's made in Amsterdam or Holland. It's meant to be really good for you. It's like gets all the dirt out your pores and that when you rub it in your skin and that. Was I in the red light district? I was for a little while, Tricia. I didn't do anything naughty though. It was very tempting, but I managed to control myself and said, "Behave, John, behave." And luckily they was all on a break, so there was none to distract me, if that's the word. There was none of them peeping at the windows. But I have seen there are some videos on YouTube. They start. I don't know why. You type in red light district.
Is focus on Gala Asia. Be painted with the quick Bagashta lak Ironi. Win for Bagashta, not for Bina NMM, and space for Ace Chris.
There you go, talking Gaelic again.
This is a security announcement. Please ensure
They had a break. They had a Kit Kat, Paul says. That's it. Have you been on the space cakes? Well, I went in the cannabis shop. It had cannabis lollipops, cannabis cakes. It had all stuff and all this stuff. And they even had a cannabis museum. You can go in a cannabis museum there. I actually did a video on it. Not the museum, just the shop bit. So I'll upload that so you can see it. Did you have the Dutch chips in mayo? Well, there were lots of chip shops I noticed in the middle of Amsterdam, yes. I probably only had chips with a burger meal and things like that. I didn't actually buy just the chips in the little cone. Massage the old sausage. Yeah. You've got the little cafes, haven't you? There, you can go in these bars, cafes, and smoke all the weed and other stuff. And they've got all the is it the hash pipes? If you're into all that sort of stuff. I don't bother with all that stuff though. I'm not into all that. Maybe one day I might have a go if I go back there. I mean, it's only the second time I've ever been there. The last time I went there was 6 years ago. And obviously I wasn't doing YouTube then, so I thought I'd go there again and do a bit of filming there. But didn't really do enough really. I think what I didn't like about the Amsterdam trip is the hotel I stayed at. Again, it was too far out. It wasn't in the centre. It was in the wrong location, and the hotel didn't have a restaurant. It only had breakfast because it was a brand new hotel. They haven't finished the restaurant yet, but they said in about a month's time it will have a restaurant and a bar. So I might go back there. At some point and maybe stay there 1 or 2 nights and then go somewhere else in the centre, city centre. And if I come back here, I'll come here for 4 days next time. So hopefully I can meet Anne and David next time, and maybe Keith. Keith lives here, doesn't he, in Dublin as well. So Keith and his partner. You lived in Amsterdam for 1 year, Paul Freeman says. Should have got a chocolate brownie. I saw a place doing an Irish breakfast. I think it was in Fitzgerald's restaurant along there. It was €17 with 8 toppings. You select the 8 toppings you want, or you can have. There was one here, I think, at Supermax. It was only a small breakfast. Can't remember the price. It might have been €12 or something, or a tenner. And it had black and white pudding in it. What the Scottish people, black pudding and white pudding. Do you know what I mean? Do you like eating that, white pudding and black pudding? They have that in some of the Scottish breakfasts as well, don't they? Should go on Airbnb, John. Haggis. They have haggis in a Scottish breakfast, that's it, yeah. Haggis. Can't say I've ever tried haggis. I tried a bit of black pudding once. I haven't tried the white pudding. Maybe I'll give that a go next time. Maybe try and eat some healthy food out here as well. I've been living on junk food, really. Amsterdam and here just eating rubbish, not eating healthy food at all. So need to start Googling or going on what's that site, TripAdvisor, looking for decent food to eat, healthy food. Maybe I'll try some next time. Healthy food. No burgers, no chips, no pizza. Eat something else. Meals on Wheels. Yes, Keith lives in Dublin. Check out his Dublin vlogs. That's it. All things Tenerife. What's the rest of his channel called? It's not coming up. And is it All Things Tenerife and Beyond? Broccoli salad. I noticed there was a lot of Argentinian restaurants in Amsterdam. I've never seen them before. Steakhouses. I suppose a steak's not really healthy, is it? Or is it? Would you say a steak's good for you or bad? Maybe I'll try one next time. Link's not working, John says. Is the Snow Panther? Hi. You need to go home and eat and live health for a while. Get some rest. Thank you. Yes, I do, Trisha. Yes. Restore my batteries. So we've been live 49 minutes now. So what's the time now? It's coming up to 2 o'clock. So I'll end this live in 10 minutes. Just doing a little video, a live for an hour, and then that'd be it. Spare ribs are well. Amsterdam, one price, unlimited ribs. Oh, I'm not keen on ribs, Paul. The reason why I'm not keen on them is because I had a friend, he had some once, and he got really bad food poisoning, and he was in hospital for about 3 weeks. It put me off eating them. Otherwise, I would eat them, but maybe he was just unlucky, you know. Obviously, that's not going to happen all the time, is it? Have I got a battery? I've got a battery pack, yeah. I've got this, and I've got a charger. There is a plug. Oh yeah, that was it. I noticed in Ireland the plug socket's the same as England. Didn't know that. Did you know that? The plug socket is the same in Ireland as England. And they drive on the left as well. They're right-hand drive cars. So there you go. Yeah, there's a plug socket downstairs near this cash point. So I'll go and charge this phone up again in a minute after this live. It only takes 10 minutes to charge it. It's got one of these 120 watt booster chargers, so it boosts it in a fraction of the time of what a normal charger does. You know, these other ones take an hour, don't they? Some of them even longer than that. So this one takes like I said, 10 minutes. Well, like I said, this morning I was like a zombie. I feel a bit better now. I've woken up a bit now. I'm got a bit more energy, but I'm sure by the time I get home tonight, I'll probably be knackered again. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to keep active, walk around, eat, drink, and it's countdown time, isn't it? Try and cram a few things in the next few hours. Maybe I'll do some vlogs around the airport. I haven't done any vlogs here yet. Maybe I could show you Terminal 2 and Terminal 1 a bit outside the front. Show you what buses come here. There's a lot of hotel courtesy shuttle buses come here, dropping people off. Uber taxis. Where am I flying to? Have a Red Bull, gives you wings. Where am I flying? I'm flying to Gatwick, Charlie. Finished packing yet, Anne? David? Tricia says. So that lemon cake, I didn't really do a review on it, did I? I've scoffed it. But it was very nice. If you saw me eating it, I'll give that a 10 out of 10. This lager I'm struggling to drink, like I normally do, struggle. It's got a bit of a funny taste to it. Tastes a bit flat, this beer. But I can see the bubbles in it though. It's got some life. It's got some life in the... can you see the bubbles there? Look. You could see them then. Look, there's bubbles there. Just there. On the left. The airport lounge is upstairs past security check and very relaxing, and you could rest for a while. Do they have beds there, Anne, or is it just seats to sit down and chill? I was reading up earlier, apparently, that I don't know where they are, I've never stayed in one, but apparently you can get a daytime hotel now. It's ideal for people that work night shifts, or people like me where, say like you couldn't find somewhere to stay and then you was awake all night and then you was knackered at dawn. If you can book into a one of these daytime hotels, you could like sleep in the morning till 3 in the afternoon or something, and then you've got your energy back then, haven't you? Does anyone know where these daytime hotels are? I'll have to Google and try and see if I can stay at one sometime. Daytime hotel got a website, can't remember the name, John says.
No, yesterday was not good.
Yeah.
And
so
we need to
Anne's going to finish packing tomorrow.
I would say we should have always.
She's telling Trisha. There you go.
5 in the fridge. So So you'll definitely use
I'm
it
just
for
trying to
7
think.
days.
When I was in
But
Amsterdam, I had
a... Three is enough. You'll be
what's it
okay
called?
tomorrow,
A
but it's the next
I
day you'll
can't
have
think of the name
cough.
now.
So you're 2 days ahead. you see.
Mateti.
So I think
Is that right? I'm probably not saying the
we need
right
to be back
name.
in with the trays and the fridge, I think, on 4
We're
days.
gonna have a section just for super soup.
If I find, I'll add you in your
Did
comments,
you see
John.
Port Beach the way they did it?
Okay,
That's
John.
what we want to do. Get the trays and the pizza
No
bowl.
beds but comfortable and worth the 33 euros. You can have a drink and something to eat. It's all unlimited, isn't it, Anne? Airport lounges.
Have a minimum of like
Yeah, I remember a guy was telling me they got one at Gatwick. I think there is a time limit.
You know what?
This guy was going on about if you go
You need to make sure you teach everybody that
2-3 hours before your flight,
you need to kind of supervise them.
you pay a certain price and then
and it's all
scoff as much and drink as much as you like.
it's all about if there's one customer get the money. If there's 2 customers and there's 2 staff,
Well, I might.
if you don't
Have they got one in Terminal 1 now, Anne Marie? A
they'll be okay.
lounge, or is it only in Terminal 2? Because Ryanair only fly out of Terminal 1.
And try and
I'm not sure if Terminal 1's got one, has it?
put your stock in those fridges behind the counter, so you're not going in and out all the time.
Looking at Terminal 1, it looks more basic. It looks old. The building looks very old.
We're gonna make sure
They are not strict on the time limit in our experience, Anne-Marie says.
that in the rush you need
I should have gone in there this morning then, Anne.
on the busy time, and then whatever
Have a
system
day,
you want to use, you're
a
gonna
day's worth of food and drink for one price.
it's up to you. But
Get your money's worth.
need to know what's the procedure, how we are doing,
I wouldn't say
how we
flying Ryanair won't let you in.
make sure it's in the evening time, when you're going home, everything is stuck up and everything is
When you say you're flying Ryanair, they won't let you in.
you want. Of course,
Not good enough, yeah.
let us know. We'll give you the support.
I'll say, I'm flying on British Airways. I have 10,000 Avios points.
They come over and even say to you,
Or I'm flying on Aer Lingus. There you go. That's got to be better than Ryanair, isn't
if
it?
you're busy, just help you fill the counter and get out of it. Do you know? And then, like,
Might even have a shower in the lounge, John says. Yeah, some of them do have a shower, don't they?
Yes.
We need to say, this is what's happening, he's going to train you, he's over.
But soon as I can talk to Marika, and then she say yes, I will send email for Peter. Peter will reach out as soon as he.
So we're coming up to
I can give him a
the end of this live now.
Well, you're better off with that shirt.
So
Yeah, but I like them.
I was just giving you a little catch up of what's been happening with me.
Well, I don't mind, but it's better than...
And
that's better than super size.
I'll do a live when I'm back home.
One like that, and it looks a bit...
City centre, maybe 2 or 3 or something, like one in a bar, one in a restaurant, and another one walking around some of the streets, showing you the shops and bars, the sights.
Yeah.
Terminal 1 is the old building and used to have a lounge bar. Not sure if it's still there. Ask member of staff there and they will confirm. Okay, Anne. Chin up, Johnny. Appreciate you sharing your moment with us.
That's another thing.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not unhappy today. I've got over that now. I was a bit stressed at midnight last night
Anything
because it had been a long day.
you tell me, so I can order.
A long day yesterday, and I was very tired by the time I flew to Dublin and got the bus down into the city centre. I just wanted to have a shower and go to bed, and it didn't happen. Never mind.
Please ensure your baggage is specifically at all times. Unattended baggage will be removed.
But I should have done a vlog on it, shouldn't I? I didn't do a vlog on it. It would have been something like the Macmaster, wouldn't it? It would have been my holiday of hell, or
I said like yes, and I started.
the worst hotel in the world, or I didn't get any sleep.
Talk to them about making sure we get the deliveries, 'cause
Never mind.
Cisco one and those crates, they definitely went in yesterday.
Thing is, when you're tired, you have no energy to film. You just don't want to film. You just want to. Your body shuts down. Well, that's what I find.
Yeah.
If I'd have been on a high, I would have gone, oh yes, get the camera rolling, film all this drama, film all this hassle. It probably would have got a lot of views.
We need more than we.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Like we need probably 10 or 20.
It's all experience, isn't it? It's experience.
Say 12 grand. And you're going to need about.
YouTube gold, that would have been,
You know?
John says.
And then
Yeah, you're probably
before,
right there.
that's the office now.
It probably
Yeah.
would have been
They
YouTube
do
gold.
the Parmesan as well.
Yeah.
I just.
I don't know what the flight number is, Paul. It leaves at 6
And then let's see,
6 o'clock, I think it leaves.
Next week, will I go through the orders with you? I keep ordering. I have an order put in.
It's
now
not
for
on the
Monday.
screen yet.
So I keep ordering. Hopefully some ham is
No.
because I ordered it wrong.
I don't know the flight number off the top of my head. It's on this phone on a picture,
Yeah.
but the screen would go funny if I
Are you here on Monday morning?
try and get the information.
See, I might be able to get you some ham.
It's FR something.
But I don't know. Am I coming up Monday?
1745 Paris Charles de Gaulle. No, it's not quite on the screen yet.
Well, yeah. Tuesday I actually have an email. But it's
16. No, it's not coming up. FR24, Paul says. Okay.
I just I don't have
Thank
any
you,
plan.
Paul. I think it might have another digit in it. That doesn't look right, Paul. I think it was something like
But you see,
124 or something.
I'm not sure.
How long was you away?
sometimes they cut up the subs and
4 days, Lucas.
have trays and them out. Ask her on Monday what she
But then really, it wasn't really. Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
more stuff again.
3 days and a bit of Wednesday. So it was only 3 and a bit days, really. It wasn't 4 full days. It's 4 days, but 3 and a bit, if you see what I mean.
Take whatever they want.
Yeah.
You actually tell her that's the best way.
Okay.
Because if she tells
Are
people
you
over it,
doing live later? If I get back on time and I've got some energy, I'll do a live later. There you go. I can't be fairer than that.
people think she's cooking with the food. Look at Sam.
Right, guys, so I'm going to end it now. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live.
But no, I'll put through the orders which if you want to give Ali my number, if you have any question anytime, ring me.
Yeah, I'll have to ask for some names off you next time, Anne, and ask Keith as
I don't know
well.
what to do. Where do I get this? All right, no problem. Ring me.
Thought I was going longer. No, it was just a little mini trip, Lucas.
And
It's like a little experiment, this trip. I was going to see how I coped going to 2 places in 3-4 days, but I must admit I felt it was a bit stressful, so I probably won't do that again. I'll just stick to 1 place at a time from now on. I'm not going to do 2 destinations on 1 trip. It doesn't seem to work.
but no, the orders are simple.
Oh, Johnny, you are one of our own, one of our own. Thank you, Paul Freeman. Look after yourself, Tricia says. Thank you, Tricia. Top man, thank you. So click the thumbs up, guys, if you like this. And I think that video's on now, that red light district one. So go and watch that. Or it might be on at 4, I can't remember. So I'm going to go now. So thanks for watching. See you later.
So just go in the office and send.
See you another time. See you when I'm back. Bye. Thanks for coming on, everyone. Bye.
They deliver every day, Monday to Friday.
Bye-bye.
Cisco deliver every day here.
I don't like it. I love it. Thank
But
you,
your
Paul.
problem then is going to be when we master it.
Inquire about the lounge. Okay, Anne. Thank you. I will. I'll go and have a look in a minute.
3 boxes.
Bye-bye.
You know, not hand because that's head office. Say you have 3 boxes of